And hello YouTube, this is GSmaniamsmart, and I'm taking a brand new video for Gaming with GS. And today we're here on Guild Wars 2 with the April update, and as expected, really, I mean, this was pretty estimated and pretty predicted by a lot of people, including myself, that Super Adventure Box would be coming back for the April patch, especially since Arena really dug themselves into a hole with a lot of people getting angry at them recently. And, well, everyone's beloved little mini game, Super Adventure Box, has returned. And if this is your first Super Adventure Box, then you'll be glad to know that this is a Super Adventure Box guide. You've never seen Radassoum this busy, unless it's Super Adventure Box time. Now, if you've been wondering what this little contraption here is, the portal here, this is basically the entrance to Super Adventure Box. This has been placed here for quite some time. No one's really been using it because Super Adventure Box was never active. But now that it's active, we can finally go inside. And I'll go inside in a second. If I'm not talking about something related to what I'm going to show you on the screen, you'll see some background footage of Super Adventure Box and me playing it. But for the most part, what is this whole event about? And what can you get from it? What can you do? And I'm going to be explaining that to you. Everything that's new, everything you can get. So once you enter the portal, you'll basically be greeted with this screen. And you'll basically have a new sort of music in the background. Now essentially this is sort of a platformer Super Mario type of game. However, it's 3D and it's really cool. There's basically 2 worlds that you can complete. Now once you come inside here, you'll see that you can jump around in this like 3D-ish Mario type terrain. And it actually looks really nice. I really like how they created all this. But essentially, you'll see that there's a lot of doors around here. There's door 4. There's door 1 over there. There's door... what is that, 2? There's door 2 over there. And door 3. Now, door 3 and door 4 are basically useless because these worlds are not ready to go in yet. Because they're going to be doing this every year now, or at least that's what we're thinking, and they've sort of made it seem like that. It's a yearly festival. I'm guessing door 3 and door 4 will have their own worlds that will be released probably next year. Even though we've had World 1 and World 2 for the past 3 years, I don't know why they couldn't make a World 3. But here's World 2, and you can't go into that unless you finish with World 1. And here's World 1. And you can basically go in and play the world. There's basically 3 zones in each little world, along with a final boss at the end and a bonus boss as well, if you can manage to get it. And upon completing these little worlds, you get these tokens that are called baubles. Now I've opened my inventory. You see that I actually already have 35 baubles, and essentially you can turn 250 of these into a bauble bubble. And these bauble bubbles you can then turn in for unique weapon skins that you'll see by the vendor. Now the interesting thing with these levels are that it's not your ordinary dungeon. They're sort of formatted around dungeons where it says recommended 5 players and whatnot, but you can do these levels on your own. The cool thing about these worlds though is that there's a lot of exploration to be done. There's a lot of secrets you can get. You can buy upgrades. If you notice at the bottom of your screen, you have no more skills. When you go into World 1, you'll basically only have 1 skill, which is to hit with a stick. And if you intend to find a key, well then you can use a key to unlock chests as well. There's a certain way to complete each zone 100%, which will give you achievement, which will give you more bubbles, and which will give you obviously more prizes and more coins and all this other stuff. So you're encouraged to complete each zone to 100% so you can gain new skills, new power-ups. You can find all these cool things and all these cool secrets to gain all the achievements. However, you don't need to find all these secrets. You can literally just go through the level and complete it and go to the end of boss, to the end of the level where there's a boss or there's a cage. You have to kill the cage, and there'll be a little chest inside the cage which will give you more baubles, which essentially is used to convert into bubbles, which you can then use to buy the weapon skins. So that is the main reward that you get for this, and it's pretty fun. I mean, going through each zone, getting new power-ups, getting new skills. There's even little shops that you can go and buy new power-ups. Obviously, a lot of this is revolved around achievements, and a lot of this is revolved around getting baubles to get these new weapon skins. Now, once you have at least 250 baubles, you can turn them into one bubble. And with this one bubble, as I said, you can get weapon skins, but it also costs you 1 gold. There are collections that are associated with these skins. For example, if you get all the super skins, you do get an achievement for that, and there's a collection for that as well. Now, one thing to note as well is that these baubles are also used to unlock minis, and also used to unlock different other items such as sorcerer stones, obsidian shards, and boom boxes, which if we go to the vendor right here, which is it's super crowded by a ton of people here, but you'll see that all these skins are here will cost you 35 bubbles. Some of them cost you 25, 20. Each has a different price. But you'll need to convert your baubles into bubbles right here. As you see, 1 for 250. And you can also convert baubles into coins. Now, why would you want coins? Because if you happen to lose all your lives in a level, then you'll need to use a coin to continue from the spot you left off, or you have to restart the entire thing. So using coins is essential, especially for the harder version of the levels, which we'll go over in just a second. Now, there's also other currencies from different festivals that you can use, but not so much really important. The important part is the baubles, which you gain from completing levels, and which you gain from destroying stuff in the zone and finding secrets. And coins, which you get from purchasing with baubles. You also get them in the mail as soon as you log on. And these are mainly used for your resource of gaining more lives. However, like I said, there's a shop in each zone, and you can buy more lives, you can buy more hearts, you can buy potions, all this cool little upgrades and skills stuff. And the last tab that we have here are these weapon designs. Now, these are the more rare looking weapons, and some of these are the sorcerer weapon skins, or the other rare skin, I believe. If we go ahead and look into our achievements section and go to the collections, you'll see that there's a rare collection, and one of these is called the Super Adventure, which requires you to collect all the super weapons, and you basically get 50 extra baubles and 10 achievement points. However, there are also other ones that are called the King Toad, which are these special skins right here, which are sort of the green version of them. And then you also have the Storm Wizard skins. And if you collect all of these, you can also get an ascended version weapon of this skin. Now, the main question is, how do you get these Storm Wizard weapons, or how do you get these King Toad weapons? If you want to get one of these cooler looking skins and more rare skins, and especially if you want to collect this ascended weapon skin, then you need to collect all 16. But the only way to collect these more rare ones, you have to complete the hardest level, the hardest difficulty for each zone and each world. Now, when you walk into a specific world, you'll basically have to complete all the zones. Before you complete the zones, you're asked if you would like to do easy mode, normal mode, or hard mode. With normal mode, you'll get more benefits, and with hard mode, upon completing zones and the worlds, you'll get extra tokens that you can put into the Mystic Forge with one of these. So you can buy one of these designs, but you'll also need 3 extra tokens to put into the Mystic Forge, and these 3 extra tokens you can only get from completing the hardest version difficulty of the zones. So essentially what you want to do if you're new to Super Adventure Box, perhaps try completing the world on the easiest level, which doesn't require you to do many jumping puzzles, doesn't require you to do many jumps. It's basically a free breeze through. Then perhaps try the normal level, which allows you to take control of more mechanics like digging up treasure and whatnot. And then you can also, after that, you can take a try at the hardest level of difficulty. And I forget the name, it's like Infinitrarium or something like that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now, but once you walk into a zone, you'll see in the screen right now that there's basically 3 options. You talk to the villager, the cloud with the rainbow, or the stormy cloud. And the stormy cloud is basically the hard version. So if you do that and complete the zones, then you'll get these tokens, and these tokens can put into Mystic Forge with one of these designs, and you'll get the either Storm Wizard or the Toad weapon, whichever tokens you picked. So that's the idea behind these skins, and obviously we've already gone over these skins. You just need regular baubles. So if you're more of a hardcore player who wants to farm this type of stuff, you may want to aim for one of these and do the harder levels. If you're more of a casual player, you may want to stick with just the super skins, which also don't look that bad. They look pretty cool. So that is the entire deal with currencies and the rewards you can gain from these. Some of these are music boxes, as I've said, some of these are minis, some of these are boxes of fun, and then we have these skins here. And now I actually remember it's called Tribulation Game Mode. The Tribulation Game Mode is the hardest game mode. I just read it in my notes right now. Now apart from that, we also have lots of different achievements and lots of different dailies that you can complete. And you can also earn some new ways of attaining guild furniture. For example, if you happen to find a furniture shop, there are many different furniture shops in these levels, in these zones, and they give you fancy furniture coins. Now, these fancy furniture coins can be used to buy furniture for your guild. So upon completing 2 of the required achievements, which you'll see in the tab for the furniture, for the fancy furniture coin from Modo, which is the guy that sells all the weapon skins and whatnot to turn and convert your currencies. There's a tab for fancy furniture coins, and you basically collect these coins throughout the zones by finding the secret furniture shops, and with these coins you can then buy guild furniture. So that's another little currency that the game has implemented as well. Now if we take a look at our achievements, there are several achievements, and a lot of these have to deal with completing certain things in a certain zone. So there's pretty much, some of these are for collecting all the baubles in a zone, for finding the secret shops in a zone. They're all pretty different and require you to do different things within a zone. I'm not going to go over all of them, but you can take a look at them and read them. The same with World 2. Lots of different achievements for a specific action that you did in a zone, and they even give you rewards such as more baubles and even a backpack cover. Now that brings me next to the backpack cover. There is a new backpack available. However, the only way of really getting this backpack cover is by getting all 16 Kaiser skins. Now, the Kaiser skins are these new awesome red looking skins that look really cool. You should see some screenshots on the screen right now of the weapons. Essentially, you can only get these though for completing the daily achievements. If you go to our daily, there is one of these dailies called coursework. Here it is, coursework. And what you'll have to do is complete 3 Super Adventure Box achievements. Now you can only do this once, and once you have done this 8 times, you'll basically be able to unlock one of the Kaiser weapons. Now, Super Adventure Box is only available for 19 days until April 19th. So, yeah, to get the backpack, it'll pretty much take you around, I don't know, 3 to 5 years. It'll take you years to get the backpack because it'll take you 8 days to get a Kaiser weapon, and you'll need all the weapons for the collection. If we go to collections here and go to rare collections, there's the Kaiser. You'll need all 16 Kaisers to get the backpack cover. Now, if you don't want the Kaiser backpack cover, you can get some of these lower tier ones, such as the Frog, the King Toad backpack, or you can get the Storm Wizard backpack by completing all the achievements in the worlds. So World 1 gives you the King Toad, and World 2 gives you the Storm Wizard. These, you just need to complete the achievements. You don't need to throw anything into Mystic Forge. So that's pretty much the story behind the achievements. That's pretty much the story behind the backpack and the story behind the weapons that you can get from this festival. Now there's one other thing that I want to go over, and that is some of the gem store stuff. They have new gliders. You can buy new gliders on the gem store. And if we take a look at glider skins right here, the new one is this one right here. It looks pretty cool. So if you want to get that, that is available on a gem store right now. And there's also available a new mail carrier, which you can also buy with gems. However, if you happen to have the Infinite Continue coin, you can actually speak to Moto and receive the new Super Bee Dog mail carrier for free. And we can take a look at that mail carrier right over here. And I think the new one is... where is it at? Oh, this one right here. So this is the new one. Looks pretty cool. If you have the infinite coin, you can go and turn it in. And to get the infinite coin, I think you have to like, I think you have to buy it from the gem store. That's where I've seen it. There's like a little bundle you can buy. But for those of you who know how to get the infinite coin, leave it in the comments section because I'm not fully entirely sure yet. I've tried to do as much research on this topic as I can to give you guys a really accurate help on this entire event. But infinite coin, I'm not really sure yet. But if you want the mail carrier, that's one way of getting it. Or you can buy it with gems, obviously. The infinite coin can also grant you 99 lives when used in Super Adventure boxes, though, so you may want to use it for that as well. And that's pretty much it for this video. That's pretty much for the festival. It's really only a matter of getting some weapon skins, collecting some cool backpack skins, doing the achievement to get your AP boost up, and if you like the idea of having new dailies and doing something new every day and playing this really fun series of zones with your friends, I think it's really cool. You can play with your friends, a lot of fun to do. And if you need new guild furniture, you want to pay the furniture with the fancy furniture coins, which are daily, by the way. The fancy furniture coins are daily, so you can basically get them every day and buy guild furniture. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this helped you out and understand this a little more. One other note that I want to make is, if we go ahead and go back to the main lobby, you'll see that there is actually something happening in this area right here. Above the clouds, there's actually people getting shot through cannons, and you have to activate 4 flags. You'll see some footage in the background right now. These 4 flags are for a daily achievement that sometimes the daily achievement is not showing. I don't know if that's a bug. It's supposed to be the color guard achievement. It's a daily, but if we take a look at our dailies here, there's no color guard achievement today. So if you don't see a color guard achievement in your dailies, don't bother about doing it unless you just want to do it for fun, because it won't give you the achievement. I actually had to figure that out the hard way. I activated all the flags twice now, and there's really not an achievement or a daily that it gives you, because it seems like it's not for today. So just be aware about that. Now, if you guys want me to do a guide for these zones and these worlds on the different difficulty levels, and if you want me to do a guide for some of these achievements, I can do that. However, there are several videos on YouTube already for these guides and for these different achievements and for these different zones, so I don't think it really make a difference or really make a point if I make the videos again just. But if you like my style of videos and maybe you'd find them helpful, since I'll be explaining on the way and talking about the things, you know, in detail, then I guess I can make it for you. Leave it down in the comment section below if you guys want me to make a guide for some of this stuff. If so, I'll definitely do it for you. But yeah, that's pretty much for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave in the comments section below. If I confused anything, if I messed up on something, please let me know in the comments section. You know, I tried to get this out quick because I saw a lot of people confused about this event, about this festival in map chat. So I tried to get as much research done as quick as possible to get this video out for you guys, because I know a lot of you like my festival guides. So I thought it'd be pretty cool if I got this one out for you. Anyway, thank you for watching as always. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We have plenty of other Guild Wars 2 content on the channel, more coming in the future. And that'll be it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video helped you out in any way. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It'll really help me out. If you didn't like it, you can leave a comment below as well and give some feedback. If you have any other comments or questions, please leave them in the comments as well. And I usually try my best to answer those comments within the next 24 to 48 hours, depending on how busy I am. I also have plenty of other content on my channel about different gaming tutorials, as well as general gaming videos for Guild Wars 2, League of Legends, Minecraft, and any others that you may be interested in. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, check it out. And if you like what you see, you can subscribe too. Would really appreciate it. You can also check out my other channels and social medias as shown on the screen right now. And with that, thank you so much, everyone. And this is GSmaniamsmart, and I'll be back sooner than you think. Don't go anywhere.